Hello, welcome. This is your week ahead Monday tarot reading. It's for all signs of the zodiac. So if you know your astrology chart, you can zone in on whatever aspects of your zodiac chart that you're aware of. I've had a bit of a funny day. It's Friday while I'm filming this to prepare for the week ahead. And, you know, I just had a funny day. I was quite tired because it's Friday. And then a couple of unexpected things happened. And it just kind of threw me right out. And I could feel myself triggering. And I'm just sharing this with you because I know, as you're all in my soul family that watch this channel regularly. And it's like we're sensitive. We are very sensitive in this soul family. And when things trigger us, it can be quite hard to still feel productive, you know. And or when we're tired, it starts to affect us, like either mentally or physically or both. So I just decided to just take it easy today, which was probably a good thing because then a couple of unexpected things happened. My kid's dad, who I'm not with anymore, he fell over and he's torn ligaments in his leg, and he ended up falling down a hill and doing the splits on the golf course. So I shouldn't laugh because he can't basically move at the moment, but that was unexpected. And then my brother called round unexpectedly, and I was already behind on my work today. But I'm just sharing it with you because that's the nature of the matrix. Unexpected things are happening to us all the time, and challenges are happening all the time, and we are sensitive in this soul family. And the most important thing is, if you're having a bad day or a challenging day or an unexpected day or a very tired day, the most important thing is just keeping your energy in the right place. It doesn't matter if jobs don't get done or you get behind on things. The most important thing is, what can I do to get my energy in the right place, you know? So that's what I was been working on today. My energy does feel a bit better now. I've still got my Coke though. I am drinking my Coke. I know some of you won't agree with it because it's not the most healthy thing. But I'm very honest with you on this channel, and I am not one of these, I don't know what you call them really, purist type people. So, you know, I believe in authenticity. So, now what we're doing, this is the reading no effort, okay? No effort. And that's the reason I'm sort of zoning in on the most important parts of my spiritual path, because my spiritual path does impact on the readings I do and how I do them. And you know, what the spiritual path I follow is not Buddhism. There's not really a name for the spiritual path I follow, but it is from Eastern philosophy. So it is along the lines of Buddhism, but it's not a religion like Buddhism, because Buddhism is a religion, which is not something that I really subscribe to. Not that I'm against religion at all, but I'm just giving you a flavour, right? It's all about consciousness. And the gurus that I talk about are like Ramana, Maharishi, Papaji, Buddha as well, Eckhart Tolle, Mooji. They all talk about similar things, which is consciousness, source, you know, or spirit. But it's basically, I thought I'd take the main aspects of, you know, the spiritual path I follow and share them more on the channel, sort of as part of the readings, because and over time I think it will make more and more sense. You know, it might not make sense straight away and you might think, God, what is this about? But it will make sense the more I just do it on the channel consistently, because so no effort is one of the main ones that the gurus say. And within no effort, the idea is that we don't need to make any effort because spirit is the doer in our life, and our plan for our life is already predestined. And Ramana Maharishi used to say that whatever is meant to happen will happen, no matter how hard you try to avoid it, and whatever is not meant to happen will never happen, no matter how much hard you try. So it's better to do nothing and just be still and silent. And when he talks about silence, he means in the mind. Keep the mind silent. But also, you know, he didn't speak very much either. He was into silence. And if you think of all the gurus, the Zen masters, they're all silent, aren't they? So that's the reason for it, because it's the least amount of effort. When you make no effort, it's about being in a very calm, still vibration. And when you're in a very calm, still vibration, you're very, very close to source, okay? The spirit is much closer to you when you are still and calm and silent. That is, because that's your true nature shining out. I feel the beginning of the week, it's a nice one to go into, the idea of no effort, because sometimes we can feel anxious at the beginning of a new week. We can feel anxious, we can feel depressed, because we sort of can feel like, oh, my life's not going how I want it to go right now, or God, you know, I find this, even the lighting, this is triggering for me. Sorry, it's too triggering, it's too bright. I don't know if I can turn it down a bit. Sorry. So yeah, no effort, basically. Silence is wisdom, is what Ramana Maharishi used to say. That might be better for me. And so you can go into your week not putting pressure on yourself, because that's super ego. You know, just let yourself shine. Just let yourself be calm and still, because whatever is meant to happen will happen, and whatever is not meant to happen won't happen. Because that is the truth. Spirit will make things happen if they're destined to happen for you. And I think it's just a really nice way to start the week, because it just relaxes you, calms you down, you know, and brings you closer to spirit as well. So let's go into the reading. I'll just get my papers out so that I can remember what I'm doing. Oh dear. I should remember by now. I don't even really need it. It's just sometimes my brain is... So yeah, within the idea of no effort, it just basically means not forcing things, not pushing things, not rushing things. And it also means silence. You don't need words. You don't need to think, and you don't need words to make anything happen, because what's meant for you is going to come to you anyway. It's quite powerful energy, isn't it? So let's go into Taurus then. Taurus for the week ahead. Right, you have got the card Manifest. So something is taking place for you and coming into the physical realms. That's what manifestation means. It's spirit is bringing something through, and it is beginning to manifest in physical form in your life. Something may have just manifested already, or it's on the way through. From the spirit realm into the physical realm, something's manifesting for you. Knight of Cups, you've recently come into a more fulfilled emotional place within yourself. You feel more spiritually aligned, more emotionally fulfilled, more happier, and it's like you're really starting to arrive in your life, which is fantastic, okay? And you've got the Strength card, which means that spirit is flowing through you at this time, Taurus. Again, the Strength card's all about not forcing things, not pushing things. Something is being brought through Taurus's energy this week, and it is starting to take physical shape. It's starting to happen in this external reality. But it's lovely because it's coming from spirit. It's meant for you. Okay, so your external reality is really changing at this current time. You're moving from Five of Wands, which is a very triggered energy. It's a very conflicted energy. So it could have felt like things were a real struggle for you. And it was just like loads of different conflicts, and you might have been feeling conflicted about your life or something happening, going on, or you may have been observing like conflicting situations. You may have felt pulled in different directions. But yeah, whatever it was, it's been a struggle. The great news is this week you've got the Star card. You are moving much more into your alignment now, and your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Star and the Strength card, unbelievable. Not only that, there could be somebody in your life that you're witnessing who's going from a very conflicted state to now heading into such a better alignment, and you can sense their energies improving all the time. Let's see what else we're getting here. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay, so there's an energy here of, I feel it's ego. I feel there is an energy that knew what they were doing. I mean, it feels like it was a struggle. It feels like it was negative. And it feels like it's an energy that was trying to block you. And this could be a person, or it could be a situation that was blocking you, that was conflicting you. But that is not going to be happening anymore, because you've got the Star, and you've got the Strength card, and you've got the Manifestation card. So things are really starting to happen for you this week. And if you're wondering how to keep improving this sense of moving forward and things starting to really take shape for you and your dreams starting to come true, all you've got to do is look at what you did at the beginning. This is what you've been doing lately. Arriving in your authenticity. Just literally doing anything you can to emotionally and spiritually fulfill you. That's how you've set this ball rolling. And you sort of almost don't really need to do anything now. Just as long as you keep emotionally fulfilling yourself, spiritually fulfilling yourself, this is all gonna just keep happening. You're moving towards your wishes fulfilled with very little effort. Do you see? We'll see what your spirit guides are supporting you with. Earth Angel, you are a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. How beautiful, look at that. It's like Spirit is helping Taurus at this time to just really feel so spiritually and emotionally fulfilled. And it's starting to shine out of you this week. And you're starting to move towards your dreams coming true. So it's lovely energy. So enjoy your week, Taurus. It's all happening and it doesn't need much effort on your part, honestly. It's all about the energy that you're transmitting. Okay, so we'll go into Virgo next. A Virgo for the week ahead. This is your no effort reading. Okay, so that means that all the gurus talk about we don't need to make effort. It's all about silence and no effort, because what is meant for you is coming towards you. All right. And you've got the card stability. Set a solid foundation. So it's all about becoming more stable at the moment. Stabilising yourself. Knowing who you are and coming from that place, that authentic place. And things starting to become more stable for you. You've got the Page of Cups. So this is about you exploring. You've been exploring what makes you happy. You've been getting back to your true nature, your spiritual nature, your kind, sweet nature. And you've been enjoying exploring things that you enjoy. And this week is a week of healing and celebration for you. It's still early days, but it's a time of great progress for Virgo. It's like you're really starting to notice that you're looking after yourself better and you're enjoying yourself more. Things in your reality, there's been some responsibilities and things that you've been having to deal with. Okay, you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So dealing with all your responsibilities or duties, but in a good way, you know. But yeah, there's probably been quite a bit to do there. Perhaps even to do with people in your network, you know. But you've got here the Five of Wands for this week, which is a bit of a conflicted card. You could be witnessing people around you in conflict for some reason. You could be witnessing people struggling around you for some reason. There could be a situation in your life that you are feeling a little bit conflicted about yourself. But I feel that you will deal with that because you are connecting with your true self. I can see that in the cards, and you are in a more stable position now. So I feel like you're in a happy place and you can deal with anybody that might be conflicting you or struggling. Let's see what else we're getting for you. You're happy. You might be noticing people around you who are not as happy. I would say just keep focusing on your journey and don't get too involved in that drama. Somebody is saying I stay awake thinking about you. There's obviously an energy here of I feel, honestly, somebody in your life long term could be a family member, friend, lover, I don't know. But whoever it is, they do think about you, and they're there long term, but they do experience some sort of struggles or conflicts at the moment, whether that's to do with you or whether it's to do with other things. But you can deal with it. You can deal with whatever you're seeing happen around you, and you will actually feel happier this week probably than you might expect. You'll actually deal with things a lot better than you expect. You're a lot more secure in yourself and happy in yourself. And your spirit guides are helping you with your throat chakra. They're helping you to lovingly speak your truth. So you can deal with anything that arises this week, Virgo. Don't panic about anything, okay? You've got a lovely energy of healing and happiness. You're finding your joy. So any blips that come up or anything you're witnessing with people, you've got the stability within yourself to deal with it. And I think anything that does come up this week that you see that is challenging, and it might not even be your challenge, it could be someone else's challenge, but it could somehow impact you, just know that it is something that will be dealt with and overcome more easily than you think, because that's what the Five of Wands means. And Spirit is supporting you with any communication that might need to take place, okay? So it's all good. Let me see if I can drink a bit of this Coke. It always seems to fizz everywhere. Right, so we're going to go into Virgo next. Ooh. I'll try and stop that dripping out. There we go. God, it's pitch black here nearly, and it's only 4:30. It's mad. Right, let's go into Capricorn. This is your no effort reading for the week ahead. So all the gurus talk about no effort. The Tao, if you look up the Tao, that's all about no effort. That's an ancient philosophy. Because the reason why the gurus, the Zen masters say that is because everything is karmic. You know, we've brought karma into this incarnation. Everything's predestined, it's going to happen. So we don't want to obstruct things. We don't need to. And we don't even need to strive. You know, think of all times in your life where you've tried to force things to happen, push things, work too hard. And it probably wasn't necessary when you look back. I know I did. I used to do it all the time. I suffered so badly with anxiety. And it was so silly. Because it was totally unnecessary. But there we go. So no effort. Relax this week. Okay, Cap? Lessons. Spirit is saying love teaches us many lessons. So you're really learning so much at this time, and you know you are, and that's lovely, because when you're noticing what you're learning, you do feel so blessed by Spirit, don't you? You just feel like, wow, thank you, Spirit. Like, I'm starting to understand things and get clarity, and I can appreciate why I've been experiencing some difficulties or some challenges, because actually I'm now getting so much out of that. You're rising, yeah? You've got the star, so you are rising. You're moving nicely into your alignment. You're in a much better energy than you were previously, and Spirit is trying to reassure you this week that, you know, you are headed towards your wishes fulfilled. You're doing a great job, and you've got a nice balance between the spirit realm and the physical realm. You know, you are rooted in spirit, and yet you can sort of do what you need to do in the matrix at the same time. And that's what the star's about. And so because your energy is aligned like that, you're headed towards your wishes fulfilled. Now, there is some mystery here, because you have got the Moon card. They're saying to you to stay still until certain things get revealed. And so no effort rule really applies here. You know, try not to force anything or push anything. Try to be patient. I know that's hard, and you might want to slap me for saying that. But Spirit is saying that if you stay very still, things are going to be revealed in time anyway. And, you know, and if you feel triggered, it's better to stay. It's more wise. Wisdom is silence, or silence is wisdom, as they say in the gurus. In your external reality, there's been some sort of new emotional experience that's been sort of really, it's brand new, okay? It is an emotional journey, It's actually a journey that should end up being very fulfilling for you. Okay, but it feels like there's some challenges here that you're having to deal with. So this is a card of ego. Okay, it's a card, Five of Swords. It's like a card of somebody needing to take their power back, somebody who could be quite cold, or there could be this sense of like somebody who's striving to better themselves, and some people might not like it. It just feels like somebody could be quite stubborn. Okay, somebody could be deciding, I don't want to go ahead with this. This could even be you deciding, I don't think I want to go ahead with this because this is triggering me and I want to bide my time and I want to recall my power. You know, it just feels like somebody is rethinking things and not sure whether to proceed. And what Spirit is saying is the most wisest thing to do at this time is to say nothing and do nothing. And things will be revealed, okay? Let's have a look what else we're getting here. Just being near you is intoxicating. I feel like somebody's very challenged by you, okay? Somebody is very challenged by you. They're triggered by you. That card flipped round into the challenged position when I picked it. So something's going on here for Capricorn this week. You are learning a lot of lessons from this, obviously, because the first card came out. I think you know how to proceed. I think you know how to deal with this, but it feels like you're dealing with an energy that can be a bit tricky at this time. And it could be a person or it could be a situation that is tricky. I feel somebody may be trying to block something progressing, or they might not be blocking it, but they might be a bit stubborn, or they might be very busy. Okay, and that's why something is being kind of I don't want to say blocked permanently, but there's like a bump in the road here. And that might be a bit frustrating. But Spirit is saying if you stay still and silent, you'll get over this bump in the road. And Spirit is helping you with your throat chakra, okay? The angels are helping you lovingly to speak your truth. So anything that does need to be said or communicated, you'll be supported to say it in the right way. And I think Spirit is keeping you nice and still and quiet until further things do get revealed. Everything's aligning nicely, okay? Everything's aligning nicely because you've got the Star and the Ace of Cups. So something amazing's happening in your life. So Spirit is trying to help keep you calm, because there's always going to be challenges and little glitches in the matrix, unfortunately. It's just kind of how it happens. So, but I think you sense it. There's something kind of quite psychic going on with you at the moment, and I think you sense how you need to play this out, okay? So that's the message for Capricorn. It's quite interesting. Let's go into Aquarius. This is Aquarius for the week ahead. It is your no effort reading. All the gurus talk about making no effort. It's basically what they say, because Spirit, we should allow Spirit to be the doer. We get out the way and we allow Spirit to do the work. So, okay, mistakes. We all make mistakes. So Spirit is trying to reassure Aquarius at this time that you don't need to guilt trip yourself. You don't need to think, oh, you know, I should have done things differently. There are no mistakes. Remember, Spirit is the doer. So there is a reason why everything happens, even if you perceive certain things have been mistakes. There could be equally somebody who's kind of making a bit of a mistake at the moment, but you can kind of be forgiving of them, because everything's ego. You know, it's like when you're observing other people's ego, it's just a phantom. It's not even real. So a lot of the time that's why people realise their mistakes, and then we all get over it, don't we? So what you've got here, Aquarius, is the Death card. You've been going through some sort of major freaking transformation. Huge. It's very empowering. It's a powerful transformation. And Spirit is saying that, you know, and maybe that's why, where you're going through this transformation at the moment, maybe that is why you're realising some of the mistakes you made in the past. But like I said, it's a lot of this is karmic, you see. A lot of the things we've done in the past, it was karmas. We had to pay off karmic debts, and that's why sometimes we didn't make the right choices, or we didn't go about things the right way, you know. And equally, if you're thinking of somebody you know, and you think you're perceiving them make mistakes, it's their karma. They're having to pay back karma before they get released from that. And you've got wisdom here. So the next week, you're biding your time. You might feel like things are a bit delayed or a bit slow, but you are becoming so much more wise, which is worth so much, because you'll basically get much better from it, you know. So it really is like Spirit is saying, make as least amount of effort as possible. You're going through a major transformation. There are no mistakes. Everything is happening exactly as per your divine plan. It was laid out the whole time. So you can relax and allow things to unfold. You're moving from quite a deceptive energy here, games being played, things not being clear, to the Knight of Pentacles, which is really to do with commitment and loyalty and progress in the right direction. All right, it's slow progress. It might be slower progress than you would like, but I tell you, you are moving into such better energy here. Your life is going from being very confusing and maybe people not treating you how they should have been, and things are starting to iron out and get really improved for you. I think it's off the back of this transformation that you're going through, and that's why your reality is starting to realign in a much better way. You know, and it's like now you're going through this transformation, things are going to line up much better for you. Yeah, somebody is having some regrets, or there's a situation that maybe shouldn't have happened the way it did, but it's just, again, it's just what happened. It's just how it played out according to everybody's karma. I wish I could take back my words. Okay. So we can't do anything about the past. Past is the past. There's no point in thinking about it. It's all about the present moment. You're embracing this transformation. This week, it's all about you just really making as least effort as possible and just getting your energy in the right place. And it's going to result in much better action going forward. Your life purpose should be coming together, your health improving, your money improving, relationships becoming more stable, or you're just realising that you're finally really committed to a certain path after feeling undecided for a while. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling, spiritually based books. Okay, so that's really, really specific, but the main message from that to draw is there's something here to do with books or writing of some kind, or anything like that. Spirit is supporting you with something like that. It could be writing a message, it could be as simple as that, or it could be that you're going to receive a message, you know, or you're gonna understand something from a book. That's just what Spirit is sharing there. So enjoy your week, relax with it. There's a lot of realizations going on at the moment because of this massive transformation you're going through, and there could be some stuff turning around for you finally. So it looks good. Okay, so we're going to go into Gemini next. Gemini for the week ahead. And it's your no effort reading, because all the gurus talk about no effort. Silence, stillness, biding your time. Allow Spirit to unfold your divine plan. Choices. Pause before you choose. Okay. It's not to make you overthink. You don't need to think about it. Just pause. Silent. Silent in the mind. That's obviously a bit challenging for you at the moment for some reason. You've got the 8 of Cups. You're moving forward very nicely. You know that you are not in the same place that you used to be. And you're moving towards the light. You're moving towards much better times now. What else can I say about that? Hang on a minute, I haven't got my sheet out. Eights represent strength card in the tarot. Yeah, so the strength card is not just about having strength, it's about having courage, it's about having faith in spirit and not forcing or pushing your reality. So that's what you've been doing, and spirit is saying just keep doing that. Everything's unfolding perfectly for you, okay? You might be overthinking it. There might be that tendency trying to come up within your ego this weekend, and you might be thinking, oh God, why do I keep thinking about all of this? Yeah, exactly. You don't need to think. Just try to do whatever you can to focus on other things. Keep the mind empty, because I can see here in the cards you're moving forward. And the choice that will get made when it's made. So there's no need to really think about it at the moment. Okay. There is confusion here. There is blocks. There is this feeling of like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Got 2 and 2. But remember, 2 and 2 equals 4, which equals a solid foundation. The 4s in the tarot are all about stabilising. So, and wisdom. So, and caution. So yeah, somebody here in your reality could be facing decisions and feeling very torn in two. But it could equally be you that is experiencing this feeling of a dilemma of some kind. The answer lies within. So that's why it's best not to do anything. The answer will be revealed in due course. Somebody's worried you're leaving them behind, or maybe it's a transformation you're going through and you're leaving an old identity behind. There's a lot of options available to you. You know, there's a lot of options available to you, and what is it you want to do? Well, the wisest thing is no effort. The wisest thing is silence. Pause. The answer will become clear. Okay? The answer will become clear, because this is all about moving forward for Gemini, and the answer will be revealed. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it. Oh dear, I hate that when that happens. Sorry. I try and go off camera when I sneeze. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So spirit is supporting you to hold a vibration that is of spirit. Spirit will manifest everything for you. You don't need to work on that. You know, that's what the whole idea of no effort means. It just means about holding a frequency, a high frequency, a conscious frequency, you know. And I think you can do that. I really do think you can do that. And I think spirit is supporting you to hold a higher frequency at this time and to be very open to all the possibilities. And in that high vibration that you are holding, things will start to take shape in your life, and you're going to start witnessing things happen quite soon, I feel. It looks like the reality is still a bit undecided at the moment, so you might not know at this current time. This week, you might still feel like you don't really know what's going to be happening. But I think you've got support from spirit to keep you in high vibes, which is fantastic, because it's in those high vibrations that things will start to reveal. So I hope that reading did help. Bit of an unusual one, really, but there we go. I think you know, the matrix is unusual, so we have to accept what Spirit's saying. Okay, so let's go into Libra. Libra for the week ahead. This is your no effort reading. All the gurus talk about making no effort, just being in a neutral, balanced vibration. Silence is wisdom. Keep the mind empty. Just focus on keeping your energy in the right place and see what unfolds, because your divine plan will happen anyway. You've got here the card Transformation. Enter into the light from out of the darkness. So you're going through a major transformation at this time, Libra. You've been working really, really hard. Spirit knows you've been putting in the graft. You've been putting in a lot of effort into your life. You're becoming an expert at what you do. You know, you're moving into your mastery more and more all the time. And you've got more skills, you've got more mastery, you've got more momentum. Okay, I'm looking at the eights. The eights in the tarot represent the strength card. Something from Spirit has been flowing through you more and more. And it's creating a transformation in your life. And you've got the Fool cards. This is a new beginning for you this week. You're excited. You're enthusiastic. You sort of don't really know exactly what you're doing because you're sort of heading into the unknown. But you've got your own free will here. You're actually enjoying it. You might feel a bit nervous at times, but try not to zone in on that. There's an ending here in your life going on. You've got the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords. It's the ending of a time that must have been quite difficult. Okay? Could be to do with children or childhood. And there's an ending there, and there's going to be a new beginning now. All right? It could be the ending of childhood issues. It could be the ending of seeing somebody in your life in pain to do with their children, or... but it feels like somebody was let down. It could be you or someone else. It feels like somebody was let down, but it's kind of over. It's not going to be... somebody's over the worst of this now. Okay, and you've got the card here, I want to be more than just friends. So I feel sort of something is transforming here, and you have been working very hard with it, but this week it's not so much about working hard, it's more about going into the unknown. It's almost like you don't really know what's going to be on the other side of all of this, okay? And Spirit is helping you with expressing your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So they're teaching you to be nurturing towards yourself and to follow your intuition, which I think you are doing. I think it's a special time for Libra. A lot could be changing at this time for you, and I do think you're excited, and I also think you might feel a little bit nervous, but the main thing to remember is it's the ending of a difficult time. That is definitely for sure. Okay, and there could be somebody that wants to be more than just friends, or there could be a situation that's moving up a level, you know. Okay, so we're going to go into Leo next. Leo for the week ahead. It's your no effort reading. All the gurus talk about making no effort. You know, when we're forcing things or rushing things, doing too much, it actually obstructs the spiritual energy. So relax, no effort. Leo, compromise. Compromise is not submission. That's a nice card, isn't it? Let's see what else you're getting. So there could be a middle ground here. There could be somehow something works out for everyone. Yeah? And you've got here, you've got death, transformation. Look at that. I know Leo's been going through a massive transformation in their lives lately. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles. This week, you're going to feel sometimes like, oh, you know, I want to see the fruits of my labours. When's that going to happen? But it is going to happen. Don't get fed up. Don't feel like, oh, this is going to take forever. Things will transform sooner than you think. things are going to come to blossom sooner than you think. But you are being reassured by Spirit that you're putting in all the good effort and you're moving in the right direction. Things are very much healing for you. This is a new chapter, Judgment card to the Three of Cups. You know, this is a time for Leo to be more happy. You have made the right decisions. You've had to go through a massive transformation. You've probably had to let go of a few things that just weren't for you anymore. You know, but it's really now building towards a very bright future for you. And things will blossom. So it could sometimes feel a little bit crazy, like there's a lot going on for you. But no, you just keep doing what you're doing, Spirit's saying. Someone's saying you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I do feel, you know, this is a new chapter and Spirit's been working behind the scenes to support you in this new chapter, Leo. And there has been things for you to let go of. But it's just, it was all predestined, basically. So there's no point in thinking about it too much. Let's see what your spirit guides are helping you with here. Indigo. The person you are inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Ooh, and that could even be you, to be honest with you. That could be Spirit actually helping you. But there could also be someone in your life who is a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Probably both of you. Probably you and someone else very much like this. Okay, so enjoy your week ahead, Leo. You know, major transformation there. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be enjoying this week a lot more. You know, you're sort of pretty much in your happy chapter, and any compromises you make, it's about the fact that there is actually a middle ground. Sometimes you can't see that to begin with, but it sort of reveals itself. Through acceptance and surrender, we can find what the middle ground actually is. And then things actually do make sense. You're not losing anything. You're actually gaining, you know. Okay, let's go into Aries. Aries for the week ahead. So this is your no effort reading. We don't need to make any effort. We need to get out of the way of Spirit and let Spirit take the lead in our lives. You know, we don't need to rush anything. It's all about cultivating trust, faith. Spirit's talking about limbo, seek clarity or mixed signals. Okay, so something in your life kind of slowing down, and you might be wondering, oh, you know, I wonder what's going to happen here. Well, that is the key, isn't it? Not to get triggered when you're wondering. No effort. I mean, that really does develop your spiritual muscles when you just learn to be silent and still, and just wait and watch. You know, you are moving into your emotional mastery, spiritual mastery here, Aries. You've got the King of Cups. Someone in Spirit is supporting you and protecting you, and you are actually bossing it when it comes to a lot of things in your life. You're sort of operating from a more spiritual level. You know, you're more balanced energy, and you're being very wise. You've got the Four of Pentacles. You're not sort of like forcing anything or rushing anything. You're really like embracing this. You know, let's see what else we're getting. Something in your life changing. Perhaps it's a bit stuck. Somebody could be experiencing some mind activity, like they feel a bit blocked, but it's all in their head. Spirit is saying that this person or this, it could be a situation that's blocked or a person, but it's got to go through a transformation. And maybe that's why there's this feeling of limbo. It's like, I don't know, it's just like something inevitably has to move forward at this point in time. Something inevitably will move forward, but for some reason there's a situation that is a little bit stuck, which is just resistance. It's just resistance, and it could be coming from somebody's ego. Their ego is resistant for some reason. but I don't think they're going to be able to stop whatever this is from transforming and happening, because the Death cards that is something you cannot stop. You know, that a transformation, major arcana. Spirit is saying a situation has to now move forward. And you're doing the wisest thing. I think you've got the spiritual mastery to observe whatever situation this is that is kind of being blocked or sort of resisted. And you're just observing it and you're like, okay, I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to add to the drama. I'm just going to observe and just be wise. And that's fantastic. Somebody's saying, I bury myself in work to forget you. They might not be working, but they might be very busy. There's a situation there, I think, where somebody's busy and they try not to think about things to do with you because it does trigger them. That doesn't really work. Suppression and denial does not work. Repressing things does not work. So that, I think you are really bossing it this week, Aries, and you're just like biding your time, observing. You aren't triggering and taking the bait. You trust in spirit. You know, it really is like this reading is all about no effort. You know that whatever is meant to happen will happen regardless. So, and spirit will make it happen. Visualize success. Spirit is helping you to visualize success. See yourself doing well in a situation and have faith in a positive outcome. There you go. That's it. Don't need to say any more, do I? Whatever situation is going on in your life right now that is a bit stuck, you are being supported to stay very positive and very conscious about it. And it will naturally start moving forward soon. Okay, let's go into, we've got Sagittarius now. Sag, it's 5 p.m. here, it's so dark, pitch black dark now. So this is your no effort reading for the week ahead. All the gurus talk about making no effort. Silence is wisdom, stillness is wisdom. You create a portal for spirit to enter your life and make miracles happen. So have a lovely week, right? Gratitude. A thank you goes a long way. So yeah, in the stillness, you can have that feeling of gratitude coming up. It's like you're starting to really feel grateful for everything you're learning and experiencing, and not from the level of the mind, not the conceptual level, but actually within your heart. Like you are really evolving and understanding, and it's like even nourishing to you, you know, to feel now that you are able to have actual gratitude naturally for all the things that you know spirit is showing you. Spirit's been awakening you with the Hangman, you know, so that spirit's been getting you to look at things from different perspectives, and a lot is coming out of it, because from being able to see something from a different perspective, you can actually realise that, okay, it felt really uncomfortable, but now it actually does make sense. And you might feel a bit conflicted at times, but I think this is just how the ego fights things sometimes, and it's annoying because we know that we're accepting and we know we can feel something from the higher mind, but we can also feel our ego is struggling with it, and that's just a release. It's just purging out the inner child, you know, pain body, you know, because you are a being of light. You are full of gratitude. You are completely understanding what spirit is showing you. And if you're feeling triggered about it or conflicted, it is literally just the inner child that's struggling, and you can just allow that process to work its way out. You know, you don't need to be reactive. You've got, just as I was saying that, I saw the moon, and so the moon to the Four of Swords. There's something in your situation is calling you to be very still, very quiet, very, very, very wise, not to take any action at this time. It might be triggering and frustrating. This is a blip you can get over. You will find that this all irons out, okay? But there might be a feeling of like delays or waiting. But you're going to be very grateful. Like you're going to be absolutely fine. Somebody's saying, I lost myself for a little while. Okay, that could be you or somebody else. Let's see what Spirit's supporting you with. So yeah, I would say you will be able to overcome whatever challenges come up this week. And, you know, take the wisest action, which is maybe no action. Because Spirit is sort of speaking through you, channeling through you. You've got the card about the parents. That can be triggering. Gosh. Spirit is supporting you with something to do with your parents or your caregivers that you had as a child. And they're saying that they're trying to help heal you from any pain associated with your mother or father. Okay. Something's being healed at this time, and you're going to be very grateful that it's healed. I do feel actually very strongly that there's some inner child stuff that's purging out of you at this time, and when that purge is complete, you're just going to feel so centered and enlightened and more empowered, you know. So I think Spirit is helping heal some karmic stuff for you this week, Sagittarius. I know that is a little bit deep or a bit intense, but I can only give you the reading that I'm given. Okay, but ultimately it will empower you to move forward in your relationships and your life, you know, because when you're feeling that inner child stuff, it's impossible. It really does block us from just being our true selves in situations. Okay, so we're going to go into Scorpio now. Scorpio for the week ahead. This is your no effort reading. So all the gurus talk about making no effort. Silence is wisdom, stillness. If you're still, you create a portal for Spirit to work through your life in miraculous ways. So let's have a look. We've got curiosity. Learn to be curious about each other. Okay, so there's something here that you could be feeling rather curious about this week. Or somebody could be curious about you. Well, the more still and silent you are, people do become quite curious about what you're up to, don't they? Wow, you've had so much clarity lately. Look at that, the sun. You've been feeling happier because you can see a lot more clearly, you know, what's going on. And you've got the Hierophant card, which shows that Spirit is guiding you at this time very closely. The Guru is guiding you. You're very, very committed to the light. You're very, very committed to the higher mind. You're committed to yourself, you know, and you're really not getting confused anymore or manipulated or anything like that. Somebody could be attracted to you. Somebody could feel very, very happy. They've got the 10 of Cups to the Queen of Wands. There could be somebody that's very, very happy to see you or meet with you. They could be attracted to you for a number of reasons. You could be inspired or attracted to them. There could be an opportunity definitely coming in here for you this week. I bury myself in work to forget you. So somebody could be waking up. They could be waking up to your energy, and because you're really shining. You're really shining. Wow. Can't get over it. You're at a higher level of consciousness here, Scorpio. Instead of getting triggered by things, you're just more curious about them, and you know the right way to navigate things now. Spirit helps you to vacuum away fear. They lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. You might feel like you were fighting a situation or sort of struggling with a situation, but somehow you've been guided into the light. And now everything is starting to blossom for you. And this week you could be really, really happy about that. You could be seeing somebody in your life coming on leaps and bounds as well. I honestly feel like there is no stopping Scorpio at this time in this soul family. There's no stopping you. So you could feel very motivated and inspired this week. So enjoy. Right, we're going to go into Pisces. Pisces for the week ahead. This is your no effort reading, which basically means, well, the gurus talk about no effort. You know, silence, stillness, not forcing, not pushing, not rushing. Because all of those energies are sort of ego. You know, the pushing, the rushing, the forcing. And ego is the opposite of spirit. We don't want to do things in that type of energy. We want to do things with spirit. So, no effort, just relaxing. And spirit is giving you the card understanding. Happy couples understand each other. Okay. So, you're starting to understand yourself. You might be starting to understand the situation a lot more. You're in a much higher vibration and you're much happier. You've got the Magician card, which is a high frequency energy that you've somehow managed to find yourself in. Well done. And you've got the Nine of Cups, which is feeling happy within you. You're not happy because of other people. You're happy within you. Amazing. It is like you've really unlocked the keys to yourself. And maybe some spiritual keys, like you're now understanding what Spirit's been saying to you the whole time. This is what I need to do. This is how I need to navigate my life. You're forgiving yourself, or you might be forgiving a situation with the Temperance card, and you've got the Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity here for you to just move forward on now. This is your time, and it could just be an opportunity for understanding yourself more and just becoming so happy. And that's the best opportunity, because from that opportunity, everything can really happen. I mean, some of you might get an opportunity here for more money presented to you this week. You could get an opportunity for growth. There could be something passionate coming your way. There could be somebody here that's sorry, that feels very passionate about you, that they're apologising. You have got the card here, I can't stop thinking about you. Somebody could meet you and they're mesmerised. They cannot stop thinking about you. You do have that kind of power when you're in your alignment, don't you, Pisces? And you've got the Magician. You're attracting, you are 100% attracting something this week. And your spirit guides are saying your heart chakra, the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So, I just feel you are, Pisces in the soul family, you're just being filled with love. You're inspired. The vibration is high for you. And somebody is going to be mesmerised by you. Honestly. It's amazing. So yeah, you don't need to make any effort. That is the no effort reading. That's no effort in a nutshell, really. It's all energy. That's what I should say, isn't it? So enjoy your week, Pisces. Right, we're going to go into Cancer now. Cancer for the week ahead. So this is your no effort reading. What that means is, as per the gurus, what they taught is no effort. Allow spirit to run through your life. You know, you don't need to push anything too hard. It's all about your energy. So let's see what we get. Gratitude, a thank you goes a long way. So you're starting to feel a lot more grateful in your life, and that's a lovely energy. It's not an energy that you can easily, sorry, I'm just going to move that down a bit. It's not an energy that you can just do. Gratitude is not something you can just practice. When people say in the spiritual community, oh, practice gratitude. No, that is just pure ego. You can be thankful 1 minute and the next minute you're triggered again. Gratitude is an energy that you naturally come into the more you burn off ego, the more you burn off the false self and your false life, and you come into your true alignment, that's when your vibration starts to lift. And gratitude is very high up the scale of frequencies. So it's a good sign that you are raising your vibration at this time, that you're being able to notice that you do feel more grateful naturally. There's something here that you might be triggered by. But I think there's something very psychic going on with you. I think you are knowing that somehow you're an outsider, because you've got the Five of Pentacles and the Moon. But I feel like you have a strong spiritual sense about something. Whereas previously you might have felt very hard done by, very bitter or upset. Now you don't feel like that. It's like you're embracing. You are embracing your life, and maybe there's not much in your life that's changed. It's just your energy that's changing. You just see what I mean? And I mean, this is kind of going on with me at the moment. It's just amazing. That's the power of spirit. And on an intuitive level, you just know that even things that you used to feel so upset about, you just don't feel upset about those things anymore. You feel so intuitive that everything will be revealed in its own good time, you know, and that you do have a team. Like, it could just be one person, or it could be your dog. I mean, you know, or your spirit team. But you know you've got your team, and that's all that matters, because that's in your heart. That's your truth. This is what feels right, you know. Let's have a look what else we're getting. You've got the Three of Cups to the Judgment. There's been so much healing going on, and you've been feeling happier, and you are making the right decisions, and you're about to enter a new chapter, and Spirit's been working behind the scenes to move this new chapter in your favour. It is a new chapter you've had to work hard towards, but you've recently gained a lot of clarity over your path and your direction, and that clarity is just been moving you forward. You could be noticing somebody in your life healing, and they're happier, and they're about to make a decision, you know, supported by Spirit. Could be something to do with you. Somebody saying, I hid who I really am from you. There's going to be so much revealed. There's going to be so much revealed to Cancer, I reckon, over the next couple of months. Oh my God. You know, the first card I said to you, I feel there is a psychic intuition going on with Cancerians in this soul family at this time. And whatever seems, you know, people could be feeling sorry for you, or like, oh, you know, that's not a great position to be in, but you're not seeing it like that, because you know on a deeper level what is right for you. And it's like, actually, this is right for me. This does make sense. You're getting those psychic feelings, and Spirit is saying you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your practical sight. Your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching and guidance. You are profoundly clairvoyant, and you've got the Moon card, which is a very psychic card. You know, it's like intuitively you know, and your external reality is showing there is progress, there is healing, there is more happiness, there is gratitude, and there's a decision, or there's a new chapter happening, where things will be revealed, things will come out into the open very soon. And you've had a sense about this the whole time, and you've been trying to stay very, very still and not be triggered. And I think you can continue doing that. I really do think you can continue doing that at this time, because someone in Spirit is helping you to stay very still, no effort, just allowing your energy to attract. It's very powerful. Very powerful work that Cancerians are doing in this soul family at this time, and something is about to get revealed, or a decision is going to be made, and you've had a sense of it the whole time. Okay, so that's the message. If you want to book in for a reading, do contact me. If you want to book in for a birth chart session, do contact me. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. And I am sending you so much love for your week ahead. Enjoy. Just keep in touch with the energy. Keep your energy in the right place. You know, silence is wisdom and no effort. Peace.